Roleplay Retcon does not own any part of the original versions of the movies we retcon, nor are we associated in any way with the artist who made them. Also, while we are not the rowdiest bunch, we are adults goofing off, so we might say some things that some people might not want their kids to hear. Previously on Roleplay Retcon does Batman and Robin. We're going to try to take another crack at it using a system called Gumshoe. We're going to have like a series of scenes, and each scene has a core clue.
My character's name is Batman. My alter ego is George Clooney.
I am playing Robin. More specifically, the Tim Drake version of Robin. I want to be a younger, kind of a kid Robin.
I'm Batgirl. She likes to be sneaky.
The museum is like almost entirely frozen in ice, and a young man walks in, and he walks with a cane. And Commissioner Gordon introduced him. He says, "This is Antonio Diego."
I love him so much. Batman says aloud.
The core clue is that this large diamond that was on loan to this museum is missing. I'm not quite sure what you want to do next, but I can tell you, Bruce Wayne, that you are wanted at the Gotham Observatory in a few minutes for a pretty important, like, Wayne tech thing.
Aw, dang it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about a Clooney tech thing?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yes, a Clooney Tech science symposium. I'm sorry, I was just reading off of my notes, and I never, ever expected us to not be you doing Bruce Wayne. But anyway, yeah, George, you're expected at a Clooney Tech science symposium that's happening in a few minutes. And like,
yes,
like,
of course.
And I know that Clooney would probably like blow off stuff a lot to be Batman, but this is kind of a big deal.
Of course. And I understand that, of course. Yes.
What's up, Caleb? What's up, Caleb?
I might not have saved my character sheet last time.
What?
That's not a big deal. Just try to like fill it in real quick while we're doing this.
That's what I was doing last time.
I know, but it's fine.
You know what? No, it's completely filled out. You guys just believe every number I give you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a 12 in fighting. I don't know how it happened.
I have a 30 in everything. It just happens. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I do want you guys to resolve that. Basically, I would say Batman and Robin, you're sort of like leaving the scene to like, you know, like the fire crew and the like the city.
But don't we have to say bye? I have to say bye to my
right, but that's
best friend.
That's what I'm saying is like you're not the last on the scene. You're kind of like leaving the scene to the like officials to like and the authorities to like kind of clean up, like deal with the ice and
yes.
But there's no more danger here, and you've solved all the mysteries you can. So you're kind of gonna leave here with other people here, and and you can do a goodbye. But I'm wanting to know how Batgirl resolves, and how you guys resolve like this new person you know that is currently being stealthy up in the rafters. So yeah, what are you doing now as you're leaving? Is my question.
Okay, so first I am going to take Antonio's hand and give it a little kiss on the top of the knuckles and say goodbye. Goodbye. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
He seems very flattered. But he's also kind of trying to remain professional. But he,
of course
he's like, yes, good evening to you, Mr. Batman.
Yes, and I'm gonna give him a little wink, you know.
Yeah, yes, and he
seal the deal.
He also, being a swarthy person, kind of returns the wink, like it would be like culturally inappropriate to not do it as a swarthy person. So,
of course.
As Robin leaves, he gives Antonio a little pat on the bottom, just in passing.
and Antonio is like,
yeah. No, I'm down on there with Batman. Batgirl's in the rafters.
Says, you guys are clearly making him very uncomfortable.
No, actually, Antonio is like, yeah, good game.
Oh, never mind. All right, he seems to. All right,
Like a
carry
baseball
on.
player, just pop.
Yeah, just Batgirl is like, what is with this city?
Oh, and I'm going to say into my my little microphone that's inside my face mask. By the way, female up there in the rafters, we'll talk later about copyright infringement, and then I'm gonna walk out.
Okay. As you walk out, Commissioner Gordon also slaps you both on the rump, as he always does, as everyone does in the Gotham Police Department and the vigilantes.
I turn to him and remind him that I am 12 years old. And maybe he should slow his roll.
Well, he doesn't make it weird. It works
good.
out.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Like there's no,
it's definitely a sportsman thing.
There's no cupping or lingering fingers.
No. It's just a high five with your butt.
Yeah.
Butt 5.
Wouldn't that be a down low?
Batgirl, how do you get out of this? What is your response to this? And how do you get out of this room? And I guess I'm very interested in how are you going to be in this next scene?
When will you be descending for your butt 5s?
I wasn't paying attention. Has everyone left the building?
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to recover
Copyright
this
infringement.
PDF.
Yeah. They did.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. You're still in a room full of like Commissioner Gordon and all the police and firemen in the city, firefighters, excuse me, fire and rescue personnel.
Okay. I look for. I mean, obviously, there's a way for me to like get around before, like if I left that room to like go find the security room before. So I'm sure there's like some sort of like an air vent or something I could take out.
Yeah. I'm mostly just wondering, like, do you follow George Clooney and Tim Drake?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, I have a serious question right now.
Yes.
So, does she know that we're George Clooney and
For
Tim
real?
Drake?
Oh no, I'm kind of asking Caleb. Sorry.
Oh.
I would say. I guess I don't know that though. Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I'd probably stay pretty true to Barbara Gordon.
Okay.
So
what does that mean?
One question I kind of meant to ask.
Yeah.
One question I kind of meant to ask was like, Barbara Gordon's not rich. How does she have her like stuff? Her like bat stuff.
You stealing our stuff?
Well, I had some. Well, I had an idea for this, but I ended up not doing it because I wanted you to be able to make this decision.
Okay. I'm not gonna say she steals it because that would be kind of against the whole premise of the thing.
Well, I mean, really, they only care about killing people. They don't really care about stealing.
Yeah. Actually, Batman kind of B&Es all the time.
He doesn't like straight up just steal stuff, though, does he? I mean, he steals stuff from bad guys.
I mean,
I guess so.
taking clues from a
This is my car now.
clues from a crime scene is technically theft if you're not the police.
At this point in the Batman and Robin universe, though, like he's pretty well like trusted.
Well, yeah, but he had to start somewhere.
Yeah. You've been at this a while. You've been at this for 3 movies now. You're well trusted.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, she hasn't really used a whole bunch of stuff so far. She could just build the harpoon gun in, like, a basement if she wanted to. I guess the craziest thing she has so far is the PDA, and I mean, she's a whiz at computers. She could probably figure out how to turn, like, a regular cell phone into that. So, she's built everything she has.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, she could be part of. I mean, if Lucius Fox can do it, Barbara Gordon can do it. Is that what we're kind of saying?
I'm saying the stuff that she has on her right here at the beginning isn't as impressive as what Lucius Fox like cosmetically. But I mean, it works.
Do you have a vehicle?
Not yet.
Is it a Vespa?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, is it just like a like a GTO or something? You like
in the comics and stuff. She has like a Batgirl motorcycle. But
yeah. in the movie, she like loves motorcycles, and she like while she's living there, she like jacks. They have like 20 motorcycles, and she like jacks one. But then they kind of like give her a real one later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has that.
Wait, so she like jacked a motorcycle, or she just has her own motorcycle because she is a motorcycle enthusiast?
While she's living where, she jacks one?
At Wayne Manor.
Wait, so you have no problem?
She lives at Wayne Manor?
Clooney Manor.
God, I haven't
No
watched this
problem.
movie in forever. I didn't want to watch it
No,
and get
I'm
all
sorry.
these like...
In the movie, it's Wayne Manor. In the bad movie, it's Wayne Manor. In the good movie, it's Clooney Manor.
Yes.
But like, yeah, because she's like in that movie, she's like Alfred's niece. She goes and like lives at the mansion for a while.
Oh, well, this one's not Alfred's niece.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, yeah, her dad...
but I also think it's not inconceivable
really
that she.
wanted
Well, also, Barbara Gordon isn't actually...
You said she was kind of like a rebellious figure, though.
Yeah, but
in your thing.
that's not what I'm talking about. We were saying before that Barbara Gordon was the daughter of the chief, and she's not.
Yes.
Barbara Gordon isn't the daughter of
be
the
related.
Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, in your version of her is not?
No, like in any version, she's like his niece.
No,
No,
she's his daughter.
I looked it up, man, and also like I went back and watched it. In like the old cartoon, I think she might be, but in like I was actually talking about that with someone the other day.
Okay, but I don't know.
Could
I don't
she
know why
not
we're
be
arguing.
related
Okay, yeah,
to both?
right.
Could she not be related to both Alfred?
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm not sure why
Commissioner
we're arguing about this because you
Yeah.
can do whatever you want.
Sorry,
Yeah.
off the train tracks. Yeah, this one. Okay, so she's not his daughter though.
Okay. All right. Is she not Barbara Gordon?
She is Barbara Gordon,
Okay.
but she's like
She's just doing like an Animaniac style, like no relation, like.
it is a relation, but she's not like his daughter.
Okay.
She has her own parents, and she always showed.
Ooh, lucky. Some of us are not so fortunate.
Oh, that's good.
La-di-da.
Oh, nice.
But yeah,
Club.
her
I
parents.
think that's just called orphanage.
Her parents, Aunt May and Uncle. Oh god,
Uncle who?
I can't remember his name. Oh god,
It's Ben. Come on.
Uncle Ben.
Wow. Wow.
Aunt May and Uncle Ben bought for her at the tender age of I don't know 5 her own motorcycle.
Okay.
Okay, Ben.
So you've been riding motorcycles since you were 5 years old.
Yeah, so she has a motorcycle. She well taken care of. It's a nice. It's not like a. I hate this term, but a crotch rocket. It's like a
Yeah, I get it.
like a nice like a Harley, but not a Harley.
So it's
Like a
it's more
cruiser?
of like a
Like
Western
like a
one.
chopper. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like an American made one.
yeah. A cool motorcycle is what I call it because I don't like crotch rockets. I think they're kind of dumb looking.
Yeah, but they're faster.
I guess. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I don't mean to say that to like offend anyone who has a crotch rocket though. It's just not my cup
I think
of tea.
you just mean like Eastern like made motorcycles rather than the like American made. Or like Western made.
Yeah, like
But still-
Kawasaki.
No.
and stuff like that.
I'm definitely. I know. I get you. Aesthetically, I'm definitely into the like chrome and like. Yeah, I get that.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I think crotch rockets are cool, and I'm highly offended.
I also think that too, though. Yeah.
Well, then I meant it.
Okay. Anyway, my big question before we move on is your motorcycle already decorated as like a Batgirl motorcycle, or are you just riding your regular?
Nah, it's Barbara Gordon's motorcycle right now. I will say
Okay,
it is
cool.
it is a black motorcycle though.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you kind of like sneak out of here, and you're gonna like follow them as Batgirl, or are you gonna get into some civvies to like try to blend in at this symposium?
I'm sorry, I'm not thinking about your question right now. I kind of want to take back that she's not related to.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because
God.
I think in the last
I-
podcast I said she was.
I just looked up on
mean,
Wikipedia. It's literally the first sentence.
Guess what? We're allowed to retcon stuff.
Yeah.
It's
What were
literally
you
the
saying,
first
Alex?
sentence. It's literally the first sentence on Wikipedia. She is Commissioner Jordan's daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, then I must have read something that was very wrong. Or maybe I read the one about Onward and upward. So yeah, she is his daughter. Because that was also like one of the things that I was considering when going through my like the character creation sheet is like, so you have like cop talk and stuff on here. I put that she was good at that because like her dad works in like close quarters with cops and stuff, and so she hears him talking about it, has picked up some of the lingo and some of the like she's a smart girl. She kept stuff from conversations she's heard over the years. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess she'll get into some civvies because I mean any sort of symposium she'd be like, "Hey, I'm the commissioner's daughter." They're like, "Yes, come in, please."
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that actually solves two of my issues here. So cool. I guess I don't want to put words in your mouth, but do you arrive as George Clooney and Tim Drake?
Yes, of course.
What is Tim Drake's excuse for like?
What is my
George?
here?
Is this your
hanging out with George Clooney?
Is he my ward? Is he my young ward?
I feel like ward is a weird thing now. Like, what is that? What is
knave,
a ward?
A knave.
I just got it from, old Oscar Wilde stuff. It's not. I'm like a super rich dude, and he's, an orphan, and
I have enough.
I'm fostering him or something.
Is it one of like? It's like one of George's kids.
I've paid this child's parents to let me have a friend.
I bought this orphan.
Hold on, is he an orphan
He is
though?
not.
Oh no!
Dang it! No. He has his own parents too. Everyone's got their own parents. Fine.
I actually thought Tim Drake was. I was mistaken.
Like one of his parents died, I think.
Okay.
What I remember from the Wikipedia.
With an Uncle Ben.
Yeah, but
that's basically an orphan.
Basically, I'm half orphan.
Yeah.
Half orphan. Okay.
It's a new class in D&D.
Good enough for me.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, fine. You're his ward. I don't even know what that means, but
let's just say I'm there repping my family.
I want to imagine that he goes over and he's like introduces himself. He's like, "This is Tim Drake. Hi, I'm Tim Drake, half orphan. All cool."
Hey, stop stealing my lines.
Okay. All right. So, you guys walk into the Clune-Tech Science Symposium at the Gotham Observatory. Gotham Observatory has been like run down for a while, but George Clooney, you just put some money into it in honor of your either mother or father. Which one? Or both, I guess. Could also be.
Why not both?
Why not both?
Porque
no los dos.
No los dos.
Yes.
Sorry, Caleb. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
That's not my thunder. I'm pretty sure that's that taco company.
Yeah, pretty sure that's Spanish. Yeah. That's the Spanish language. Did not have anything to do with the creation of that. Okay, what's going to happen at this science symposium is you yourself have picked a few scientists to actually pitch their projects, to kind of give presentations on their newest projects that are going to change the world. And the first project that is given is kind of like an update on the observatory's renovation progress. And what's the name of this scientist that is going to tell you about what this observatory can do?
Leroy Jenkins.
What's the second name? What's another name?
Why, this is Sheila Forrester.
Sheila Forrester. That's going to be interesting since we'll have two plant-themed scientists back to back.
Oh.
What about?
But okay, yes, Sheila Forrester.
It is quite interesting.
No, actually, I think that will confuse things nicely for this mystery. So
perfect.
Yeah. So we're gonna say Sheila Forrester. God, if I was in total control, I would make Pamela Isley have a name that sounds like an observatory person.
Oh, nice.
That would have been a good joke, but I can't do
well,
that.
Well, I mean, Isley, eyes. You use those to absorb.
That we all know it's funny, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Dr. Forrester shows you this new observatory can actually see any point in space around the globe or any point on Earth using a system of sophisticated mirrors on satellites.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That is actually almost complete. It will be in the next couple of days, be ready to go, and they're actually able to show you like a quick demonstration of it at like 90% capacity, and you guys can see both Orion's belt, which is pretty cool, and you also have a look at what's a city in the world that you could look at?
France.
Moscow.
What? Oh, they Dr. Forrester asks you, George Clooney. They're like, "Oh, Mr. Clooney, what would you like to see on Earth?"
Why, right here in Gotham, of course.
And she's like, "Well, I mean, that's."
Okay, fine, Tokyo. Show us Tokyo, Dr. Forrester.
And she's like, "Yes, Tokyo." And sure enough, you see like an aerial view of Tokyo, and it's glorious. It's like really sharp, and you can see the people like going down the road, and it's it's like broad daylight because it's like on the other side of the world. And it looks great. And so everyone claps. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. And the next person up is Dr. Pamela Isley. First of all, I need to ask, Batgirl, have you made it inside yet? I should ask you. Barbara, has Barbara made it inside yet?
Yeah.
Okay, what is kind of Barbara doing?
She's not 21, so she's not having a drink.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
How old is she?
Yeah.
22.
Wow.
Well, she's not 21.
Yeah.
That's a correct statement.
Do you like how I explain your jokes for you, Caleb?
Yeah. I don't know. Probably like probably 20. I'm gonna say an even 20.
Okay. You don't think she could like fool her way into getting some alcohol?
I don't think she'd want to.
Like,
she's
Dad's the
busy.
commissioner.
She's trying to do stuff.
Fair enough. Okay, maybe I shouldn't derail this further and not ask this.
I was about to say this is.
How is everyone dressed?
Oh no, that's okay. That's actually
Shorts. Shorts and
Well, George,
a necktie.
Yes. Shorts and necktie.
sorry.
All right.
Is that it?
So sort of the boy detective look. All right.
Yeah.
no shirt,
Nice.
just shorts and a
No shirt. Just no shirt, shorts, and a necktie. And a cape.
Clooney,
God.
Clooney,
It's hot. It's hot, man. It's in the middle of summer.
Clooney, are you making him wear this? No, I asked him not to.
Look, you tell the boy to put on a shirt, and then he walks out like
He's
this.
10. He's a rebel. Let me tell you.
You tell me to put on a
He can
shirt.
dress himself.
I'm not gonna wear.
I know
pants.
better than anyone, you guys.
George is wearing, a tux. This is a nice event.
Oh, okay.
Giving money away. I gotta look spiffy.
And Batgirl, what's up? What do you look like?
I don't think she should be wearing a dress.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Is like
I think she's in like a pantsuit.
because it like blends,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
because you want to like kind of blend in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that. And this is definitely like it's a nice event, but it's definitely like industrialists and stuff. So like they kind of are I think sort of on the side of like looking business like very nice. There's a lot of pantsuits in the room. I think it was a good choice.
But like a pantsuit with pockets.
Well, I think you're living in a fantasy world if you think women's clothing has pockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Gotham is a very forward-thinking
I think they
city that actually
should.
Yeah, okay. You want to live in that world,
Yes.
okay.
Wow.
But, okay, the next person that comes up is Dr. Pamela Isley, and she's the head of the Arboreal Preservation Project at Cluntech. And
I want to input. This person should definitely be Jane Lynch.
There's so many Jane Lynch.
No,
we keep writing out.
Can I throw this out there? I have her as like Allison Janney.
Ah, yes.
But anyway, she is giving so you kind of know that you're like very excited about Pamela Isley, George.
Yeah, I am.
She's brilliant, and she's doing a lot of stuff to like help save the planet and help like combat climate change and stuff. Mm-hmm. Which you're like,
and I love that.
yeah. So she gets up and she's giving this presentation. And at first, this presentation seems awesome. It
does.
It's revolutionary. It's a way to like make all of your businesses like pollution free, and to even like stimulate plant growth back to like clean, like scrub the atmosphere and like not even like hurt the plants.
Nice.
It's great.
I'm for it.
As you watch it though, you start to realize that there's a horrifying element to this presentation. Anyway, her plan apparently involves the deaths of millions, maybe billions of people.
I am against that thing.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, what is God, I'm gonna have to like Control F Bruce Wayne to George Clooney all through this thing. What does George Clooney do about this?
Okay,
Stops
so
it.
how does he stops it right now? Okay,
Roll
how
credit.
does he just throw her off the stage?
Yeah.
No, how does he realize, like, what is the element that he's watching where he's like, oh, well, that's not a good thing.
She's very explicit about it.
Oh,
Yeah. She just is basically pitching that we kill billions of people to save the planet.
well, okay, so I am going to just do what the Academy does, and I'm going to roll the get off the stage music.
Okay.
And I'm basically going to go up there and be like, hey, that was great, and start clapping.
Yeah.
And be like, well, weren't those some great jokes coming from our Dr. Isley there, and just kind of shoo her off the stage.
She tries to like scream that this is not a joke and that Mammal's reckoning is coming.
Ha 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 ha! Let's hear it for Dr. Isley, folks! Ha ha ha!
Okay, you have successfully shushed her backstage.
Well, I'm going to kind of go backstage and confront her about this, because killing billions of people, I am pretty actively against.
Okay. So I think maybe you say something to that effect, like very directly.
Yes, excuse me, Dr. Isley. Killing billions of people is something that I am very actively against.
And she says something like she seems surprised that you feel this way. And she says, I thought you believed in my work, Mr. Clooney.
Oh, Dr. Isley, I want you to know that I absolutely believe in your work, and I think you're doing just a great job, using my bureaucracy skill, which I have appointed.
Okay,
really,
all right.
Really quick, do you guys
And,
still have your radios in your ears?
Yes, well, I think that Clooney always does.
Also,
just in case.
Also, don't forget your Venus twin powers.
Oh, we didn't activate those.
That too.
No, not Wonder Twin.
We can't activate our Venus twins?
That's just always happening.
Okay, good. Robin, by the way,
That's a path.
has snuck backstage and is like kind of watching this from the shadows.
Okay.
He's going to keep a tail on her.
All right.
From the shadow.
Then Barbara's standing like right behind him, and he doesn't know.
Well, I mean, what are your stealth ratings?
I do know that those were like a 5.
Mine's an 8.
Pretty sure yours was 4, but okay.
No, because that's what that whole first scene was like.
Okay, but I mean, what is Robin's?
8.
Yeah, so Robin knows you're there.
That's dumb.
Sorry, that's how the experiment goes. We have.
Oh, I read it wrong. Hers is actually a 27.
Well, we capped it at 8, but
Yeah, so
800.
Anyway, so Pamela says something back to you. I should say Dr. Isley says back to you. She says something like why are you fine with the deaths of millions of plants then?
I am not fine with that thing either. If we could keep all of the deaths as low as possible, that would be great. So maybe we can, collaborate a little more and try and find a nice even ground where we keep everything great. Let's do that thing.
She kind of narrows her eyes at you, and she says, that is not how nature works. Survival of the fittest is how nature works.
Well, clearly the
Nature-
plants aren't the fittest then. Ooh.
I think I had like more line, but I think that is like just such a sick burn that she just like immediately is like stung, and she like huffs off and kind of like leaves you.
Well, that didn't go great, I guess.
What do you want to do? I guess there's still like a symposium happening out there.
Yeah, I'm not super shook by this.
No.
I think, she'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna go out there and mingle some more, I guess.
Before she does that, or he rather, I want to go up to him and be like, "Hey, Batman, I found our mysterious Bat Girl.
Oh, she
I guess
gone.
we'll call you.
Oh my god, where's she at?
She's right here. She was right here.
Okay, well then but he knows where you are.
Yeah.
Because his stealth rating is much higher than yours.
That's a true thing. I point her out in the crowd.
Okay.
No, she's left.
Well, I took a picture of you with my
symposium.
Bat Robin PDA, and I show it to Batman.
Oh, you took her picture?
Yeah. I'm always taking pictures. Gotta keep my Instagram up.
Oh gosh. See, Robin boy, this is what I have you around for. Excellent work. High five.
I'm sorry. Did you mean like Robin, boy, or is he Robin boy?
I am now Robin Boy.
I meant
Batman.
Robin, boy, but Robin boy
Batman
is great.
and Robin boy.
Yes.
Fighting
there we
crime.
Okay. So you kind of maybe go back out to the symposium for a minute. And as some time passes, you hear a scream.
Uh-oh.
I run toward that direction. North.
Also, everyone else is going to that direction in the like whole place. Everywhere.
What?
I mean, this place is full of people, and they definitely are curious about a screaming sound. So,
Okay.
All right.
I
I kind of want to nudge Batman and be like, "Hey, suits. We should the suits.
Oh, see, that's what I keep you
Yeah.
around for. I'm just gonna kind of spin around 3 times and magically appear in my suit.
Wonder Woman.
yeah, all right.
I'm just gonna get mine out of the
So
duffel bag if that's cool.
Oh, I mean, you do you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You're definitely not keeping it underneath your clothes.
No, I'm not.
No, he just has like a skin-colored, morph suit on.
You see, that
he
it's
pulls off.
it's part of the disguise. They won't be like, "Oh, this boy wearing no clothes can't be that Robin person wearing all the clothes."
Man, that
See?
is like 100% disguise.
Yeah.
That is how that works. So yeah, we'll say you guys do it quick, and you go over to where, and I think people get out of the way for Batman.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah, they do.
and Robin.
Get
for
out
that.
of the way, I'm Batman.
And Robin, for that matter.
Yeah.
The movie's called Batman and Robin. They're both pretty excited about that. And what you see has happened is that there is a woman lying on the ground, motionless.
Okay, so I'm going to employ the techniques of CPR. So I assess the area,
Okay.
and then what do I see? Is it clear? Is it safe?
I thought you were gonna like. Oh, you are okay. Yeah. Everyone is giving you like lots of room, and there's nothing dangerous around the body.
Okay, so I'm going to point to someone in the crowd.
Yes.
You call 911.
And that person goes, "Yes, right away. Of course, Batman." And they have to. Of course, it's 1997, so they have to like run to a phone instead of just pulling out of their pocket. But
Well, I mean,
okay,
they had
so-
cell phones, and this is a place of rich party folk.
oh, that's true. Okay, but he pulls out the like wonkiest cell phone.
Runs
It's huge.
to a phone
Yeah.
booth inside the building.
Yeah. It's the like Saved by the Bell cell phone. And he's like, "Give me a second, I gotta connect." And it's like making like loud noises. But everyone's like, "Oh, a cell phone." And he's like, "Yes, police, hurry! Batman is here, and he told me to call this number." And he's like walking away, and is like, you can't hear him as much. So what next?
I'm going to...
Told me to call this number like he'd never heard of 911 before. Hello, who is this? Batman told me to call you.
Yeah, yes. I mean, that's canon.
Is there a Bat Mom here, perhaps? I don't know. Like, is this a bank?
Batman's gonna yell, "Is there a doctor in the house?"
There is not.
Okay, alright, well, that means me. Okay.
No. I should say, like 12 different people in lab coats, raised their hands.
I mean, like a medical doctor. And
then, all of them, sheepishly, lower their hands.
Alright, okay, that's what I thought.
Like,
that's
I'm
fine,
a dentist.
I said a doctor.
Not useful in this situation, but thank you for taking care of our children's teeth.
His crowns fell out.
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Oh, I only do adult teeth.
Oh, what? Okay.
Is that a thing? Are there pediatrician dentists?
I'm afraid
That's
they'll
not
bite
a thing,
me.
right?
No, there are dentists
I thought all dentists
specialize
did
on kids.
everyone's teeth.
I guess it's possible.
They got clowns and shit.
Okay, but yeah, what are you doing? What's next? I actually like this real CPR lesson Jinsey is giving us.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, please don't call me out on my bad CPR though, because I haven't taken CPR class since high school.
Yep, same here.
So
I think you're right so far. I think you've tried to see if the patient is responsive, and they weren't, and so you told someone to call 911. So far, I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Batman's gonna go over there and try and figure out what is wrong with this person. Check their pulse.
They do not.
What's it looking like?
Have a pulse.
Oh my god! I have to start CPR immediately. I start CPR immediately.
Okay, cool. So are you doing it? Boy, this is about to get to be some dark joke. But what's the rhythm, Jinsey? What kind of rhythm do you do to when you're doing your your chest compressions?
Staying alive, obviously, Benjamin.
Okay.
We've all seen that
cool.
episode of The Office, Ben.
Glass half full.
And we are not just going to replicate the Office bit. We're not going to do that.
You can tell by the way.
Please, no one cut her face off. Can I just say that? Don't cut her face off.
I don't think George Clooney as Batman should cut the face off of a woman whilst performing CPR.
This doesn't seem to be working. The CPR is she's although in real life CPR doesn't, it just keeps people alive. It doesn't make them better.
Wasn't George Clooney also in the movie Face Off? No, that was Nicolas Cage. Sorry. Continue.
I think I might have to get EMTs to arrive, because I feel like you're not going to accept that she is a dead person unless a medical professional tells you, huh?
That is correct.
Okay. An EMT does show up.
Oh, thank goodness, EMT.
Does show up. This is also not accurate, but I'm going to have this EMT pronounce this person dead. But EMTs don't actually do that. You know what I really should have done is have a doctor in the audience.
Yeah,
that would have been great.
I mean, doctors happen to be rich, Benjamin.
You know what? Roleplay Retcon.
There was a doctor.
There was a doctor. She says, "I'm a doctor."
Great, doctor.
That guy's straight dead.
And she looks right in the camera and goes, "And I'm a woman."
Good job, woman.
And goes over and she does some work, and she says, "I'm afraid she's dead, Batman."
Batman is going to dramatically fall to his knees, clutch his fists, and scream up to the heavens, "No!"
What if she's a jerk? You don't know.
Is she a jerk?
Well, you don't know.
Jerks don't deserve to die, Ben. Batman is upset about it, even if she was a jerk. Alright, so I'm going to ask around, who saw this happen? What happened here?
Everyone kind of just shakes their head. They're like, I don't know. No, I don't.
Where are we right now, by the way? Where was this?
One person. Okay, so you are kind of in that same sort of backstage area you were in when you were I don't know why an observatory has a backstage, but there's just sort of a hallway you're in.
I had a good idea.
Oh.
Can the doctor be played by Jane Lynch?
Yes.
Nice. We got her in there.
Nice.
Our hero.
We did it. A Lynch
She's
episode.
in there 3 times.
Yeah, but we keep writing her out.
This is really going to be the linchpin of the series.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Who is Batgirl being played by right now? It's not Jane Lynch anymore.
I can't remember who I said. It wasn't Jane Lynch.
It was definitely Jane.
Oh
Lynch.
yeah, it was like a young Jane Lynch. Yeah.
Yeah, and Batman is played by, present day Jane Lynch.
No, Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, I thought it was John C.
Actually,
Reilly.
No, that's Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is John C. Reilly.
Mr. Freeze is
I
John
also
C. Reilly.
edited. Okay, I actually edited out the Neil Patrick Harris part last time, but we can say we can say it now. Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris loves close-up magic. We just had. I just want to apologize. We had a lot of technical issues in the last one. I'm sure if you've listened to the last episode, you've heard that there is some like this sort of gap in the middle where we just have some bad recording happening, and it's just because my audition cut out in the middle of it, and unfortunately we had a backup, but it wasn't great audio. So yeah, I had to try to cut the stuff as much out of that middle part as I could. So, but yeah, we had this whole bit last time where Batman was played by Neil Patrick Harris, and he knew close-up magic.
Yes.
Okay, so
Which
anyway,
he should.
He should. Right. Yeah, sorry. I also had to cut out your really convincing explanation for why he would know close-up magic. So anyway, there is one person who knows what happened, and it's the person who she doesn't know anything, but the person who screamed is there. But she only screamed because she found a body on the floor. So she doesn't...
All right, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my interrogation, of which I have a 4 in.
Oh my God.
But also a charm. My charm. I'm not gonna straight up interrogate.
I think
the
you
lady.
have to choose. I don't think you can interrogate someone and be nice about it.
You can't charmingly interrogate.
You haven't
No,
heard
no,
of
it's
good
one or
cop,
the other.
bad cop, Benjamin?
Yeah. What?
Good cop, bad cop.
Well, but the bad cop is the one interrogating.
Yeah, well, I'll be the bad cop.
Okay.
Oh,
Robin,
yeah, you
will
can
be
definitely
bad
use two
cop.
different skills for two different people to do a thing. Yes.
Okay, I will come and talk to this lady in a charming way. Ma'am, please tell me what you saw and why you screamed.
Well, I don't know anything more than you do, Bat.
You know what you saw!
Okay. and she says, "Oh my, you're the most intimidating 12-year-old I've ever seen." and she says, "I do know what I saw, and it was a body on the floor, and I think she might be dead."
Oh my god!
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, well, she thanks you very much, but she's definitely traumatized by the 12-year-old child that you have.
Oh no. Someone get this lady some water, and are there any doctors of the mind in the house?
I don't have a joke for this. So yes, one says yes, and my rate is $300 an hour.
Yeah, why don't you do this pro bono for the Batman? Take her away.
Your charm makes that work.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, boy wonder. What do you think? What do you think's going on?
I'm gonna
here?
go check the body and see if I can find any puncture marks or bruises or any kind of cause of death.
So smart.
Okay,
Yes.
what are you using? What skill are you using?
I'm gonna use probably notice. Just see what I can notice that would be not a healthy body.
So notice is kind of like perception checks in D&D. It's a big thing. I don't think you can notice something more than a dead body on the floor using that skill.
Yeah.
What about evidence collection?
Can I use computers?
You're gonna tell me how you're using a computer.
I have a biometric scanner on my Robin PDA.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Go ahead, do it. Yeah.
So, do I just spend a point because that's a tech skill?
No. I think I was hoping you would tell me what. Just paint us a word picture of your Motorola biometric scanner.
Okay, so it looks kind of like a really fancy R, and the screen is where that little hole is where the R is, and the keypad is between the little legs, and they're in a triangle shape, so it's really hard to use, but I can do it.
So it just like whoop 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 whoops over her, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely
And,
Star Trek style.
And you can see, yeah, you can tell that there's no like, there's no real signs of a like, there's no like wounds on the body or anything. There doesn't seem to be like injury. Your biometric scanner doesn't really tell you much more than that, though.
All right. Hey, Batman.
Who is this person? Does anyone know who this person is?
Yeah, get her wallet.
One person in the crowd pipes up and it says, "That's Carissa Rossborough, Batman. She's the CEO of Ace Chemicals."
What do we know about Ace Chemicals?
Well,
I think they make chemicals.
Between you and me, they're quite the polluter.
Pollution.
Caleb, I know you said Batgirl left, but like, what's up?
So when she left, she went and put on like her Batgirl stuff, heard the lady scream, and has been watching this whole time. I guess I can't say she just straight up saw who killed the lady, because that would kind of defeat
the mystery.
That wasn't like in the movie.
This part was actually not in the movie. This is one of the things I'm roleplay retconning.
I know.
Two things that were in the movie were the scene that I'm basing this off of. Bruce Wayne has this like really tone deaf defense of like diesel fuels when Poison Ivy has come up to him and like hands him this presentation on how to like save the planet by like killing billions of people. He's like people need diesel fuel or something like that, and I was like, what? No, come on.
So we'll just say just walks up to like the scene now in her Batgirl stuff, like out of the shadows with Batman and Robin.
The whole crowd is like, oh, who is that? Oh, is she new?
It's not me, guys. It's not me.
It's a bat pasta.
and they go. We know Batman. You're there, and she's over there.
Okay. Yes, of course. Good job.
It was a test.
You passed.
Oh, and at that the same person like seems like their like cheeks turn red and they just like seem very flattered that they passed Batman's test.
I'm just gonna give him a bat thumbs up and a little wink.
He just faints outright.
Nothing to see here, folks. He's fine.
Yeah.
Just put his feet up.
Batgirl's like, there'll be time.
I get my scanner out.
Nope. He's perfectly fine. All of his heartbeat's fine, and he's breathing fine. He's just definitely just outright passed out.
It checks out. Batman is not the murderer.
So she says, like, there'll be time for introductions later. And,
okay.
Like, we need to get on with the investigation of this lady's death.
I'm sorry, we haven't been properly introduced. I'm Batman.
I just said.
She did just say. No time for introduction, man.
Fine. Okay, what'd you see? That thing.
Oh!
That's not me. Sorry, ma'am. I apologize greatly. I did not mean to be offensive just then.
That's very childish of me. I apologize.
Excuse me.
It's just, this is my thing. Well, I'll let it go for now.
So someone in the crowd is like, oh, he's so mature.
Yes, thank you. All right, but yes, ma'am, what have you seen and deduced from this situation?
Well, now I don't know what I've seen.
Yeah, you definitely didn't see what happened. You don't know any more than the person that found the body.
Really wishing.
Are there security cameras in this part of the building?
You look around and you see, that they are broken, but they are covered in a strange thorny vine.
Oh, that's so weird.
Okay. Can I take a bit of the vine?
Yeah. Do you have evidence collection?
I do. I can't remember what it was.
It doesn't
matter.
If you have it at all, you can do this.
Okay. Because I took pictures in the last one, and you were like, "Yeah, that's good enough to basically like taking a sample just from.
Yeah. So yeah, you have some of this thorny vine. You are careful not to touch the thorns as you put it into, I suppose, some sort of plastic bat-shaped bag.
Oh, she's good.
I don't even have those.
Put those on the list, Robin.
I gotta talk to Lucius.
Mine are square, just like an idiot.
God.
To the grocery list.
Mine just have
Bat-
pictures
mine
of
at
bats
Fat
on
Mart.
them.
Yeah, it just has a picture of a bat on it, and it's like, that's not good enough. I could do better than that.
Not good enough.
So, like, no one saw this happen, is what we're saying. There wasn't, like, a crowd of people
Yep,
around.
just a person discovered the body. Yeah.
Okay. And we said there's no, like, wounds on the body?
There are no wounds on the body, no injury of any kind, externally at least.
Okay, yeah. Can I, like... All I can think of is, like... is evidence taking. Like, I'd like, want to, like, swab the inside of her mouth or something.
Well, look at your skills. Is there something on your skills page that you can... I don't want to say... I don't want to, like, overuse an evidence collection. Is there something else?
Yeah.
But... Oh, well, but...
Like medical
okay. Oh, no. You
expertise?
know what? You said that you want to swab the inside of her mouth. That's good for me. Do you have, like, autopsy or, medical expertise?
Is that medical expertise?
It's under the tech tree.
I don't actually know what it's called.
Yeah, there is medical expertise. She probably wouldn't have super high medical expertise. She's more of a computers person, so I'd say she probably has like a 3 in that, perhaps.
You
Does she have
know,
autopsy?
1 point in all of these particular skills makes you an expert, right? You don't need like 8 points in them.
Yeah. The general
Yeah.
skills is the only thing you really need. You can spend some points to, like, really super succeed at things.
I don't think there is an autopsy one.
Is there not?
There's
There's not.
I didn't put autopsy on there. Oops.
Nope.
There's health and medical expertise, but that's... And forensic psychology, which wouldn't really help for a dead person.
No. But did I not have, like... Is there not another forensic something there?
Nope.
Shoot.
Evidence collection...
See, I was going to take forensics, but then I was like, oh, forensic psychology. That's basically useless.
Yeah.
It is. Well, but, like, all of Batman's villains are, like, mentally ill people. I just thought, like,
Yeah,
that
and
would...
we don't treat them. We just punch them, Ben.
Yeah, but, I mean, you, like, get inside their heads and know what their next move is.
We don't do that
Shoot.
forensically.
If you have any medical expertise, we'll say you can do that. You're swabbing the inside of her mouth, and so yeah, now you have a little sample of her mouth stuff.
Ew.
Oh, did you
Batman
want
said
me
that
to?
loud.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, I'm just kidding.
Did you want me to say saliva?
Saliva.
Okay.
Yes, please. Be medical.
Can I go up to Batgirl, or the woman I am calling Batgirl, and I'm like, hey, can I see that plant fiber you got from the camera?
Yes.
All right. I want to do a botany on it.
I handed it over.
Okay. You have botany?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I put a botany in there.
Yeah.
This is definitely like a real plant. But it has grown like you know it's grown like unnaturally fast. You can tell something from the like fibers or something. And its thorns are also like crazy sharp and strong.
Okay.
This plant is like no other. This species shouldn't exist.
Cool. I put it back in the bag and I put it in my pocket.
It stabs you a little bit.
No.
I'm kidding.
Okay, well, I didn't give him all of it.
Okay, so I am going to walk over to my colleagues next to the dead body here. So what's going on? Like, are there just a bunch of people still just kind of standing around watching us do our thing? And there's like an EMT just kind of standing there letting the body do its thing, be dead and stuff.
The EMT doesn't live here anymore. We had a real doctor.
Oh yes. Sorry, we retconned that.
Yeah.
The real doctor.
I feel like you guys have been at this for a minute. Maybe by now, the police have also made their way here. And once again, Commissioner Gordon and Antonio Diego are in this area with you, and now it's been like cordoned off, but you're allowed to be in here because you're friggin' Batman and Robin.
I swear, every time you say that, I think you're going to say Antonio Banderas.
Well, that's your problem.
It is. It's the cross I have to bear.
Anyway, yeah, so Commissioner Gordon is here, but Batgirl, I want to give you a chance to react to Commissioner Gordon. Do you stick around for Commissioner Gordon being here? You can always, like, you can basically always leave without him noticing, as long as you, like, definitely, like, leave before he really, truly arrives in the scene.
Is there a way I could, like, hide from him?
Yeah.
Straight up leave.
You're Batgirl. You can always find a, like, somewhere up high or around a corner or something. Your stealth is way higher.
I kind of like the idea that she likes to go up high.
Okay, yeah, I do too. Yeah, you're an observatory. But it's got a pretty tall
not every. Okay, I was about to say not everywhere we go is gonna have rafters though.
I mean, in the Arkham games, they do, so I don't see why not.
Everywhere we go is a Victorian era theater.
You know what?
With catwalks.
It is Gotham.
I mean, yeah. It's like the animated series version was the like Art Deco version. So ours is a like weirdly like a Victorian city, but not in a Victorian era. So yeah, we could say that. But no, it's an observatory. It's got high ceilings. It's got apparatus up there. You can definitely get up there.
Do I see anything when I get up in the rafters?
Nothing that you haven't been seeing already.
Okay.
You have a good vantage point. You can see everything that Batman and Robin can see.
Okay.
And hear what they hear.
I'm going to twin speak to Robin and be like, isn't it weird how she just keeps doing that? What's that all about?
Well, I got a good look at her when she stealthed behind me, and I'm pretty sure she's... And Ben, would I know what Commissioner Gordon's daughter...
I'm not sure you guys would have ever met. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and like, just because there was a girl sneaking around behind you doesn't mean, like, would that... I don't know. Maybe he would just be like, yeah, it's probably her.
I think I would have deduced that.
Like, would he just assume that person is the person he saw at the museum?
I know. I would say, like, yeah, sure, fine. There's two women who are being stealthy around you.
Yeah, I think I probably would deduce that would be the same person.
I don't think you're being like a dumb person to being like, but those are different people. Like, it's a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, I guess it would have to come out eventually.
I mean,
for the movie to progress.
Tim Drake figured out who.
It's okay. We're only like the second scene. So
Tim Drake figured out who Robin and Batman were like before he joined up. So I think he could deduce who Barbara Gordon was.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
So you know who that mysterious lady who keeps going up high is?
Keeps jocking my style, does.
Yeah.
Keeps creeping around like a creeper.
I
stealing my look.
I'm like,
why? We should call her the Creeper.
oh no.
That's a Batman joke. There's already a character named the Creeper.
We all know that. Ben.
So Antonio Diego is there with his cane, and he says, "Do you need any help? I'm here if you need me."
Yes, I always need you. Thank you so much for coming.
Well, what specifically can I help with?
Oh, we just have a dead lady here.
Have you checked her body?
Yes.
Not very well.
No, not really. I haven't. Let's check it together.
Let's hold hands while we do it.
and he's like, "Oh yes, let's do that." He says, "Have you taken any DNA samples from perhaps inside of her mouth, or did you see any signs of a struggle?"
The Boy Wonder did. Boy Wonder, tell him about the DNA samples.
What were your findings of the DNA samples?
I didn't take those. The other lady who's here did that.
Okay.
Oh, right. There was a... Oh, yeah, I can't talk about that.
What do you mean you can't talk about that?
I was going to ask if I could, like, test it.
Yeah.
If I had, like, pull something out of my bag.
I'm not going to make you, like, go back to a lab for that. That'd be crazy.
Okay, well, good. then I want to retcon. She would have done that like as soon as she took it out of her mouth, like take out a vial and like dip it in there and like watch it change color or something.
Yeah. So based on that, you can tell that there was some sort of substance inside of her mouth that was poisonous.
Do I know what it's from?
Yeah.
It is. You know enough about poisons to know it's like no poison you've ever seen. It does appear to be natural though, and not artificial.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna WikiLeak that to Batman and Robin down there.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
all
wait,
right, cool.
I just remembered what it was just
so,
now.
So that's on the wiki now, the Bat Wiki, that you guys can all see in GitHub or whatever. And he says, oh, that's an interesting find. You guys just tell me whenever this Spanish accent gets offensive, all right?
Yeah, maybe let's not. Yeah.
I was trying to just do like a swarthy accent, and I ended up like going into not cool territory. I apologize for that.
I didn't know that's what you were going for.
Yeah.
I was just trying to do like this. Like he's just swarthy.
You've got to put a little attitude into it.
He says like, that's an interesting find you've got there. What is this?
Thank you for noticing.
Is this poison?
Yes.
Well, if she was poisoned, it seems odd that she would have no signs of a struggle on her. It's almost as if she ingested the poison willingly.
Do I see anything in her hands, like a cupcake or something, like a poison cupcake?
There's nothing in her hands, but as you're checking her hands, you do notice there's some stuff under her fingernails.
Aha! Let us scrape that stuff from under her fingernails and test it out. I got evidence collection.
Yep. It is some blood.
Blood? There was a struggle.
So what? So she ingests. It's like so. Antonio says it seems as if she ingested the poison willingly, but then knew she was being poisoned and perhaps put up a fight. Too late, though. The poison was quick to act.
Well, I suppose we should pump her stomach then.
Oh.
Not here, probably. That'd be gross.
You have the poison. You don't need more poison out of her stomach. I will say you now have a blood sample though under your that you're just like sort of hanging on to there and like not doing anything with.
Yeah. Here, Boy Wonder.
Yeah. Give me that blood.
I give him the blood.
Okay. What do you do with this
the blood,
Boy Wonder?
Well, I'm gonna do science at it.
Okay, that's the skill, and that's cool. But like, what are you doing?
Well, I'm putting it in a database run through the city to know any known
do you
matches.
Do you just plug the blood into like a USB drive? Is that?
Yeah, I scan it.
Pour it on PDF.
Yeah.
Taste this.
I've got a blood port. It's not that weird.
Oh, you know what? Fair. Yes, I mean you might actually have like a little place that says like put blood here, and then like.
Yep.
It's like one of those diabetic checkers.
So here's what my notes say. Analyzing Carissa's blood shows some disturbing details. The blood is laced with natural poisons of all kinds, but they seem to be kept in check by the presence of an artificial drug, which apparently augments the body's ability to process poisons.
Huh. I relay all of this to Batman.
So that blood is the core clue.
Yay, we did it!
You guys did it.
Nice.
But
so the cleanup crew here sort of like takes Carissa's body and takes it away, and like sort of the crime scene is like cleaned up now. What do you guys want to do? This time I will allow you to be like the last ones on the scene. Like the police can like leave now.
okay, bye, police. Good work, fellas and ladies and non-binary people.
Yep. Everyone pats each other on the butt.
Good.
Pat.
Pat, pat,
Good.
pat, pat,
I was
pat,
about to
pat.
say.
It's just like
Again.
It's just like 30 seconds of like almost applause sounds as everyone pats everyone on the butt.
We
Just-
stand on either side of the door
Again,
and
from
we
the
just get each
rafters,
person as
Barbara
they
Gordon's
exit
just
the
like,
door.
what?
yeah. Also, is she just a little like? Oh, I kind of want to be a part of it.
No. As you can tell, Barbara Gordon is a recluse.
And
That's
so
how Oracle works out later.
Commissioner Gordon says, "Bye, Batman and Robin. I love you." And
Bye, love you too.
he and
I
Antonio
do not
Diego
reciprocate.
leave. So yeah, you guys are alone in the Gotham Observatory.
Okay,
Batgirl splats down on the ground.
Yep.
why do you keep doing that thing?
Just kidding. No.
Also,
she's
who
very-
are you?
She's very graceful in her.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I'm Batgirl.
Oh, what? You know what? That is an awesome name. I actually love that.
Was that
It's
Cool,
just
I
got a
thought
great
of it
ring
myself.
to it.
was that little like glass ding on purpose? Like, because that was perfect
That-
timing.
That
It was
really
not
good.
on purpose.
It was perfect timing. It's like, I'm Batgirl. Ding.
So, Batgirl, what you doing
Leaving.
here? No, don't leave.
She's gone.
Oh.
Such a mystery.
Batman and Robin.
Oh, wait. But on her way out, she wipes whatever pictures Robin took off of his PDA.
I don't think you can do that.
I don't know. What's your comparative computer scores?
She has an 8 in computers.
There's no reason to have an 8 in computers.
Okay, let's roll a d6, both of you.
But it's not that kind of skill.
Yeah, well, I'm the GM, and I'm saying it's that kind of skill.
Okay.
but Barbara Gordon's
Okay.
supposed to be, like, unparalleled in computers.
Yeah, and so is Robin.
Okay. Well. I rolled a 6, honestly. Like, I'm not even lying. That's totally something I would lie about, but I actually rolled a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I only rolled a 2.
Okay, well,
Nice.
then yeah, Barbara Gordon is able to do it without even, like, touching Tim's PDA. They just sort of... What was it? You found a public IP and refreshed the back door or whatever?
No.
Boom.
No.
Hacked.
She already, like, yeah, she did that before and already has access to, like, so, like, she has, like, their voice channel. And, yeah, she just saw, like, recent pictures, pulled them up, and scrambled them.
I will say, though, that
You can't get to them now.
Tim, you're Robin, I should say. Your computer skill is still high enough to know that this is happening as it is happening.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, she didn't, like, delete the pictures, she just scrambled them.
Okay.
So,
I
like,
just go,
if he looks at it, they're just,
Yeah.
like, random pixels all over the screen.
Okay. As Batgirl leaves, lightning flashes, and also it was raining.
Ouch.
Yeah. From one of the windows of the observatory, which I don't know why an observatory would have windows, but they're there.
observe stuff.
There has to be at least one large window. A telescope.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll say that it's
Think out
it's
of.
like that. Lightning flashes and a shadow casts on the wall. And you look up to see a figure standing on top of the telescope. The figure kind of like slides down the telescope like skiing style. And then like jumps and lands next to you, and it is Nightwing.
Nightwing!
Yeah, and so Chris O'Donnell, Nightwing, in his worst acting, says,
Oh, no.
it says like, I heard,
Excuse you, in his best acting for
Yeah,
Roleplay
come on.
Retcon,
Yeah.
you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I was just being a jerk. I won't make him say like chicks dig the car or anything like that.
It's the car, right?
That is his
Chicks
first.
dig the car.
That is his first line in the movie. He says, "I want a car." Chicks dig the car, and then Batman says, "This is why Superman works alone," and it's the worst thing I've ever heard.
also Superman doesn't work alone. He has the Justice League.
It's true. Actually, yeah, Superman is very much a team player. He may not have another sidekick, but
he does. He has 8.
That's true. He has other it's like one of them is just straight up his cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're forgetting about Crypto, his dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Batman has a dog too. His name is Ace the Bat.
One of them is his clone son.
Oh yeah. Oof. So Nightwing says, let me guess, poison?
Yeah, how'd you know?
He says, I've been working some patrols in Bloodhaven for Bloodhaven is a nearby city. It's kind of like the Jersey to Gotham's New York.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what Nightwing says?
Yeah. Yeah,
he's I don't know if you guys know what that is, but
because you literally never leave Gotham ever. And he says it's actually sort of if I have my guess right, I think your poisoning is going to match up with a lot of poisonings I've been seeing in Bloodhaven. Let me guess, weird poison in the mouth.
Yep.
In the mouth.
Yep.
Check.
Yeah. Well, what did you guys find out? I don't have any kind of sophisticated crime stopping stuff. So, you know anything about that poison? And also, you could just say you tell him or not.
Yeah, I tell him all that I know because we're bros and I like him.
Yeah, he's that's very interesting. I actually did not know that pandas were raccoons and not bears. I'm glad you told me that in all that you know.
Wow.
Did no one else think that was funny? Dang it.
I'm sorry, I didn't, but then the awkward silence in your giggle was funny, so...
Okay, anyway. Yeah, and so he's like, we gotta find a trail. And I think that trail leads us to the botanical gardens, if I have my guess right.
To the botanical gardens!
I showed Nightwing the bits of plant that we got.
Okay, but that will happen next time on Roleplay Retcon.
You are a good person, and as a good person, you understand the importance of good technology. Hi, I'm George Clooney, head of CloonTech. Here at CloonTech, we understand that good people can't fight the injustices of personal life and business unarmed. That is why we are the leading distributors of PDAs throughout Gotham. Keep yourself and your information safe with our latest model, the Clune 9000. And always remember to not be evil.